Welcome, everyone. I've got Andrew Robertson here with me today, and Andrew started learning to play guitar with me around a year ago now. So he's had some great progress over the last year, and I think he's done really well with his playing. So I wanted to share his experience with everybody, especially anybody who's, in the early stages of playing or looking to pick up the guitar as an adult beginner. I think it would be really sort of inspirational to hear Andrew's story and how he's been getting on over the last year. So thanks very much for joining us, Andrew. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Cool, excellent. And let's start with what was your, a year ago or earlier than that. What was your motivation for learning to play the guitar?
It was kind of strange, really, because I come from a musical family of guitar players, horn players, singers, but I was never involved in the musical side of it. The instruments, I was the singer. So at family parties, it was always everybody got up and did their song. I'd sung in clubs and pubs and stuff like that, kind of semi-pro, just to make a few extra bucks. But I had a really busy career, and even after I retired, I was really busy. So I actually never ever thought about picking up an instrument. The last time I touched an instrument, I think I was 14 when I played Hard Day's Night on my big brother's guitar. And I managed to do a little bit, but just after that, no interest in it. So after my 70th birthday, I actually got a piano for my 70th birthday and joined a course similar to yours to do that. And then when it came to Christmas, my wife said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I said, "A guitar." So she bought me an electric guitar. And then I went out and purchased an acoustic guitar, a Martin, or an offshoot of Martin. And then I was looking for somebody to teach me. And I came across your site, and I came across your Facebook page. I've read all the reviews about it. I mean, I did go into a lot of detail about the study of it. And it turns out you're exactly, or not exactly, but close enough to my piano teacher, who lets you learn at your own pace. There's no criticism. There's no rush. There's no, look, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to be technical, you've got to. It was just straightforward playing, and it's fantastic. I didn't need any worries about notations, about reading music. The pianos, it was tabs. The guitar, tabs. Fantastic. And then when I got involved in the course and I got involved in the Facebook page, the community is absolutely fabulous. They're so supportive. And quite shortly after I joined, I actually posted a video of my first tune, which was "Take It Easy," the Eagles. And somebody commented, "It's a different version," but there you go. So it's been great.
Fantastic. That's excellent. So it's brilliant sort of progress that you've been making. So first song was "Take It Easy" by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Fantastic song. Probably my favorite Eagles song. I know everyone says Hotel California, but I'm a big fan of that. So
I'm
that's
not crazy about Hotel California.
fair enough. And what was your tell us a little bit about your experience sort of during the program. So we started working together about a year ago. First song was Hotel California. What's your sort of learning been like over over the year?
It's not been easy because I've got arthritis in both hands. Uh, and playing guitar has actually helped me to get dexterity in this hand. And I'm a natural left-hander.
Hmm.
So that's always been a barrier to me playing guitar because I can't play guitar with my left hand. I can only play it with my right hand. Because back when I was a kid, they used to slap you with a ruler if you used your left arm and made you use your right. So up here in my brain somewhere, I found it difficult. But now I'm finding the movement between chords much easier, the speed between chords much easier, and the clarity of the chords much easier. Still some difficult ones, but I get through just practice.
Okay, great. Excellent. And where were you with your guitar playing before we started working together? Because you'd played some stuff sort of a few years back. Whereabouts were you with it?
Like I say, about 14 is the last time I touched an instrument. So I was nowhere. I was just a fan of good guitarists, if you like Clapton and Hendrix and Jeff Beck and all the usual names.
Great stuff. Okay, cool, excellent. And what other songs have you learned apart from "Take It Easy" over the last year? Do any come to mind?
I've got a bit of that Sweet Caroline, 12 Bar Blues, Country Roads, Wild Thing, Mary's Boy Child, Dancing Out the Way, Heartbeat, Singing the Blues, The Horse with No Name, Father and Son. I'm actually working on Father and Son at the moment, which is it's a bit complex because there's two guitars and there's a lead introduction in which the second guitar comes in. So you've got to be really quick to get there. And I'm almost there, but not quite. A great song.
Yeah, fantastic song. And so you're learning the version where you're doing both parts on one guitar, sort of the little bit that comes in between chords.
Yeah, you've got like G to C twice, and then you move down the fretboard and do 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 do.
That's it.
And try and get back at that speed.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying it. It's brilliant.
excellent. Ah, really nice. And that's quite a list of songs. Do you know roughly how many you've learnt over the last year?
About 15. I've actually worked on more. Probably worked on about, I don't know, 30, maybe 40. But you know how you play something and you go, nah, I'm not into that. So you move on to something else. And the ones I moved on from were like two and three chord songs. They weren't difficult. I just didn't get them, that was all.
Yeah.
And I moved quite quickly from white pick onward. I'm now playing some orange pick stuff. And now and again, I'm practicing bar chords and power chords, just as an aside.
Excellent. That's great. So that's sort of the direction we're going in sort of from here, isn't it? So you've gone all the way through the white pick, you moved on quickly through yellow, you're doing some songs at orange, and then beginning to do some of the skills for sort of blue with the bar chords and stuff. So that's a lot of ground covered. That's great in terms of sort of the technical side, the technique side of things. Not technical particularly. That's fantastic. And coupled with about 15 songs, that's some really, really solid progress. To get where you've got so far, what does your practice look like? Are you like, how many times a week do you pick up the guitar and for how long? That sort of thing.
I pick the guitar up every single day. In the morning, I do stretching exercises, dexterity exercises, and the set reset and speed of changing chords, and I concentrate on that for about. It can be anything from half an hour to an hour, and then later in the day, usually in the evening, I'll play songs and try and make music. Sometimes successful, sometimes not.
Excellent. Oh, that's nice. So you're breaking up the kind of practice and the playing in a way. Sort of. Yeah, great.
It can be frustrating if you're not hitting the right notes. So that's why the practice and the technique is important. It's important to follow, for me anyway, the guidelines that you set. Not so much the guidelines about moving on to the next level, but learning, placing the chords, getting them to ring out clear.
Mhm.
And I do a bit of finger picking as well. So.
Excellent. What kind of stuff have you done with the finger picking? Any particular songs or?
No, it's not anything in particular. It's like Country Roads, and it's not a preggio with Country Roads. It's just thumb and three, thumb and three, thumb and three, on the chord. You get the beat. It sounds all right,
Yeah, nice.
So I'm not doing any of the really technical stuff yet.
So sort of the foundation level of it. That's good. Is that something you want to go into more of? Are you thinking of more finger picking in the future?
Yeah, because I'm kind of old-fashioned in my music choices. I really do like Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson, people like that, who are not masters at finger picking, I don't think, but they are. I could do that, and I can do it sometimes.
Yeah.
But the likes of Eric Clapton and stuff and Dire Straits, I'm not going there yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, Willie Nelson, he doesn't always get the credit, but he's a phenomenal guitar player. The way he plays, really great.
He does it without any effort.
Yeah, definitely. The same beat up old guitar as well for a very long time. Yeah. No, he's really magic, some of the stuff he does. Ah, fantastic. And would you recommend my teaching in the program?
Yeah, it's been absolutely great. I don't have any complaints whatsoever. Usually you'll find something that's irritating in a course, but I haven't found anything at all. And that's serious because the people in the community are a fantastic backup. Sometimes you just put something on Facebook and 5 minutes later you get the answer that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, look, I'm often in awe of the stuff that comes up in the community and the help that people give, and I think it's really really great just to bring people together who are learning at a similar level. And yeah, no, there's some fantastic members. I think a really really special place. Um, Excellent. And what advice do you have for, someone who was where you were, say, a year ago? You're at the beginning of playing, you want to get stuck in and learn to play the guitar. What would you say to a person in that situation?
Tomorrow never comes. If you want to do it, you've got to do it, and you've got to do it now because you'll regret it if you don't. I don't suppose I would ever have picked up the guitar unless that light bulb minute came into my head and said, I want a guitar for my 70th Christmas. And so do it and practice every day, even if you don't practice for like half an hour or an hour. Pick it up, place your fingers on the fretboard, strum the strings, get the feel, get comfortable. You do that, you won't put it down again.
Excellent. Yes, solid advice. Absolutely. Every day, even just for 30 seconds. Obviously more most days, but on the days when if you're super busy, 30 seconds. You're right, tomorrow never comes.
Yeah, guitars are easier to tune these days because you just put a little thing on the end of the neck and you can tune your guitar. You don't need to do it by ear, tuning fork, because that's how my brothers and cousins and stuff used to do it. I would like to be able to do that maybe one day.
Yeah, that's something we can look at. Yeah, you used to get the little pipes with the guitar. I've got some laying around somewhere, but if you're using electronic tuner, you clip it on, it's straightforward. It means you can spend more time actually learning rather than learning to tune kind of thing. Yeah, that's a good one. Absolutely. It takes a little while to tune by ear. Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you, Andrew. I'm really, really impressed with the progress you've made. Really great over the last year. And here's to another, some progress on from here into the bars, maybe some more finger picking and what you want to do it and father and son, completing father and son.
I'm hoping to post that before Christmas, or a bit of it at least. No promises, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Absolutely. Oh, well, thanks a lot, Andrew. I really, really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much.